How has this affected your family? How do they feel about all this and this journey that you're embarking on?
Well, Heather, it's those journeys that you talk about. It's another, say, fork in the road, and I've made a decision that one of many decisions that I've made in my life. I mean, just going into business was a huge decision, and they support me in 120%. I know there's a lot of apprehension, especially when you start getting into politics. But the 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 exciting thing was that I wasn't really looking for it. People came to me and they asked if I would consider, and I'm sure that was done for the reasons because I care. And I do. It's not a question of wanting to do it. I'm giving up a lot to do this. I'm not going to say I have better things to do. I feel that there's a need to do this, and it's my calling at this time for me to give back to America.
Tell me how you tend to kind of look at the issues. What's your approach?
There's so many issues out there that it's almost like one of those tangled webs we weave. I look at issues the way I look at life, and I want to listen first. I have my opinions. I have very strong opinions on and beliefs and principles and values, but there still has to be a respect to the other person's views, regardless of what they are, and you have to listen to that to come together. And once you hear that and let the other individual have their moment and speak those opinions, then you can hopefully come together and everybody benefits, and you have a key positive result.
Right. I would imagine that's probably kind of the driving desire behind wanting to do town halls and giving people a place to voice their opinion.
What better place to do that? I don't know if you know a little bit about history, but back in the 1800s, that's what our representatives did. They went to town halls. And the town halls were very much like what we had last August with Lynn Woolsey. There were a lot of shouting, a lot of difference of opinions and stuff, but that's what town halls were about. Except my town hall, when we have town halls, is the fact that I'm going to be the one that's doing the listening and everybody else is going to be doing the talking, because that's what it's supposed to be about.
Lynn Woolsey, tell me in your own words, what are the differences between you and Lynn Woolsey?
I'm going to be a citizen politician. Lynn Woolsey is 18 years of political oppression, and I say oppression just because of the fact that what she's about is government control. And she does that in an indirect way and believes that she believes that in a very direct way. I can't appreciate the fact where she's coming from because she admits it. It's not a question that she's trying to do it around anybody's back. It's a question of that she's very direct in her approach and how she wants to do that, and she honestly believes that government can do a better job making your decisions. Right. And I disagree with that.
In the primary in June, you're going to be running against Mike Hallowell. What would you say the differences between the way you look at things and the way that he looks at some of these issues are?
Well, Mike's from an academic world, and I'm from a business world. I have life experiences. I'm not going to say that Mike doesn't, because obviously he does, but mine are more rounder. Being from a business world, I deal with all kinds of individuals from across all political spectrums, across from all ethnic backgrounds, and across all economic backgrounds. And I've dealt with some large companies, Reebok, for instance, to small little one-horse shows, and that gives me the background that I need to be able to listen and become that citizen politician in Washington.
So on that note, what makes you qualified to run for Congress?
Because I haven't been there.
That's actually a very good prerequisite, I would say.
I'm a business owner.
Yeah.
I'm a good listener, and if people would ask other individuals that know me, they're going to understand that Jim cares. He really cares about individuals and wants to bring them up to have a better life. Because again, my family and myself, we're the embodiment of what America's all about.